This is our exclusive hypnosis session segment where we connected with an ancient Native American tribe and their direct involvement with star people. Heidi's ability to go into deep trance led her to discover a past life as a Native American girl and her connection to people not from this world through her ever-present medicine man. As Heidi not only is channeling but actually lends her voice to the being, things become really interesting and beautiful. Listen to this being speaking through Heidi and witness firsthand somebody talking from somewhere else. Please support our work with your thumbs up and subscription if you feel this is important to you. We appreciate you watching our videos. Leave your comments and communicate with us. Thank you. I welcome you. How are you today?
I'm very well.
Thank you for coming here and allowing me to talk to you. As we are working with names and labels here on planet Earth, is there a name that I can use so we have some reference with you?
I do not have a name.
Mm-hmm.
I choose not to do that.
I understand. How can we connect or contact to you to know that it's you?
Just listen to my voice.
Okay. Could you follow the conversation that I had with Kuton and Huangtang?
I know.
Mm-hmm. We are here today because the vessel Heidi wanted to know more about her past, some connections about memories she had. And what is happening right now is what's coming up. She has connections to the girl Cinco. And somehow Cinco has an importance for you. Is that so?
That is so.
Mm-hmm. Could you please explain us why the connection between you, your people, and Cinco is important for you?
They have the energy that we have. They're very strong.
Are you talking about the tribe?
Only certain ones. Only certain ones. Not all. They were chosen. They are part of us. They are part of who we are.
Could you please explain that a little bit closer what you mean by that they are part of us, part of you?
They are the ones that have the same parts within them as in us. They have been for many years there. They were chosen in the beginning. And we made a promise that we would be their protectors. They protect us as well. They don't talk of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Only to certain ones.
As you probably are familiar with time, that we are talking from a time that is, from your perspective, in the so-called Earth future. Is it okay and allowed to share the information that we get today?
Only so much. And I will only say so much.
Okay.
There are things that I can say, and ones I cannot.
If
It
you
would be a change within the environment if I were to say. And I don't have that ability. I do not want to do that.
I understand. The people that you are, it seems that you're traveling with a unit. Couldn't explain that you're traveling with a unit.
Yes.
How would you describe that unit so we can understand how you're traveling?
It's hard to explain. But we're able to come and go very light. It is not to be seen as if you were to see, it would not be good. But we can actually go through other dimensions, including yours, from different portals.
Mm-hmm.
We have a shield within us, not only within us, but what are, as you would say, spaceship is. It has a special shield around it, just like the place that we reside.
So you are a different land as where the tribe is, isn't it?
Yes.
From our perspective in our time, we understand the concept of space, universe, planet.
Do you?
Well, so far what we could. So we assume to live on a planet that is round, that is traveling through space somehow. Are you from the same planet?
Not from your planet.
You're from another place?
Yes.
Are you within the same
What
three?
kind of question?
Okay. Are you in the same three-dimensional universe residing or outside of this?
Not in the same.
Okay.
We are of a higher presence. It took us a long time to get there.
I understand. Okay. Is it okay to just know a little bit more about your people as long as the
Some.
information is safe?
Some.
So, as we consider humans as female and male,
Yes.
do you have as well female and male?
Some. Some are both.
How will you consider yourself?
I'm both.
What's your purpose?
I don't have a purpose. I come in peace. I choose not to have that.
You choose not to have a purpose?
No.
Why
No.
not?
Because I don't want that.
So you can choose yourself.
Yes.
So you have
I
free
have
will.
no leader.
You have a leader?
No. We are all leaders.
I understand. The same?
Yes.
I understand. Are you people a hive mind or your single mind units?
Explain.
A hive mind is everybody thinks the same thing at the same time. There's no one that makes only single decisions. Single mind is that every unit has its own mind and free will to make decisions and choices.
We have our own free will. But we're very peaceful. We have a high vibration. That will be hard for me to tell you. It's extremely intense.
How can you support your high vibration in the low vibration and that place with the tribe?
Because we have shields. We have the abilities. We have protection.
Okay, I understand. So
It does not affect us.
How are you going to get energy for your unit you're living in? As if you call your body, do you eat something or do you get your energy differently?
We do not. Liquids, you would say, in humans.
Okay.
Liquids. If you could look at it, it would be more of a very dense liquid.
So it has enough sustenance to support your body?
Not all. There are things that where we reside through what you would call plants and nature, they give us the energy. These are plants of nature that you do not have on planet Earth.
Okay, now I have the question too. Why are you so-called traveling through time and space from different dimensions to Earth? What is so important that you travel to this tribe on Earth?
Because they are part of us.
Okay.
They are here. They are here to be the creators, to change the environment. But they will eventually diminish. And they will just be a figment of the imagination.
Are you able to look into the future and a future timeline on Earth where we reside today
Yes.
as the vessel Heidi?
Only so much information I can give.
Mm-hmm. Can you perceive our environment?
Yes.
Through her mind?
I know.
Okay. Are you people still coming and visit us
Yes.
in our time?
Very minimal.
Mm-hmm. What is the purpose of still coming to Earth in our
We
time?
are watchers.
Mm-hmm.
We watch.
What are you watching?
We watch the planet.
Why
Some
did...
of us are very disturbed right now.
Okay.
But we can only go so far. We can't go inside the Earth.
Can you please repeat?
We can't go inside the Earth.
You can go inside.
We cannot.
You cannot.
We can only go so far. We are watchers.
Mm-hmm. Are there other watchers like you?
We do. We don't. It's not important. For some, it is.
Can you observe other kind of species that are watchers around Earth?
Yes.
Why are they there?
They want destruction.
All of
They
them?
want what we have. They are the ones that are low. Very low. We can sense them when they're around.
Mm-hmm.
And it can affect our relation.
Can you sense the vessel Heidi in her body?
Yes.
Okay. Can you sense me?
Yes.
Okay. Why are we here today and connected
You are
with
the ones to talk. You don't have to ask me that question. You know.
Yeah, but we sometimes, in our mind, you have to understand our mind is different a little bit. We need things to know because we have been deceived very much. So why are we connected today with you?
You asked.
We asked.
You asked.
We asked to the West.
It was given.
Hmm?
It was already given.
Okay.
You asked. I am here. You asked to speak with me.
Yes. And I'm very pleased to do that.
Why?
Because it gives us a good
because
feeling.
It helps.
It helps, it helps. It helps very much so. Because we're in a time where a lot of deception is.
Yes.
And we need support from our friends.
We are here.
Very good.
Do you feel us?
Probably, sometimes, yes.
Yes, you do.
When are you around?
The times that you feel. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't discern.
Okay. Thank you very much for all that. Now I want to go back to the vessel Heidi.
Yes.
Can you please check her body if she's healthy?
Her heart can be weak.
Is there something you can do about it?
It's protected. It will never be the way it was before.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm curious about the connection that we have, the vessel Heidi, me and you. Is there any connection that we had in the past, so-called?
You're all connected.
I understand that, but in a way of that the Heidi, vessel Heidi. Okay.
I see through you.
Yes.
You know. Then why don't you explain?
What do you want me to explain?
You know. Why do you ask me?
Well, because it doesn't feel good to get in touch with
You
our
need
friends.
reassurance.
It feels good to get contact with our friends. Have you ever lived a human life?
I have not.
So you don't know to feel as a human.
Not exactly.
Exactly. So that's why things for us are different as for you.
I understand.
And that's why we have different questions that may be silly for you but important for us. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Very good. Do you know what emotions are?
Not exactly.
What do you feel when something beautiful happens?
Everything's beautiful.
Everything is beautiful, even disaster.
Even disaster.
So what do you feel then when you see beauty happening?
It is the energy that comes through.
Where do you feel that in your body?
I feel that in my head.
Do you know what a heart is?
I know what a heart because I feel hers.
Do you have a heart?
I don't have a heart.
Okay. So now connect with the heart and the feelings that heart can have when it feels beauty. Or when that heart falls in love with somebody else, like me, feel that. Is that a feeling or an emotion that you're familiar with?
Yes.
Okay. That's just a little example of how we work as a human being. And as we are curious about what you are and who you are, you may be curious about what we are as well. Of course, you know much more about us as we know about you. But we're curious about you. That's why we have questions.
They understand.
Very good. Is it okay to come back in a later time to talk to you again?
Possibly.
Are you not sure about
I am sure. It just depends on the timing, where we are, and where she is. She has to be extremely centered,
I understand.
as the energy has to be aligned. If it is not, it is dangerous for her and for me, and for anything involved within us.
Okay. As this is a very wonderful, beautiful meeting today, is there anything
Yes.
that you want to say to the vessel Heidi as she is connected to Sinka?
She's beautiful. She reminds me a lot of who I am. She's strong. And Sinka is like the child she was when she was young. But Sinka has blue eyes.
Do you know the color of my eyes?
They are blue.
If I would ask you in human terms the age that you have in that body that you live, do you have an age?
876.
Can you please repeat?
876.
Okay. In human earth times?
In humans.
So what happens when your body expires?
Our energy depletes. Does not. The same as death.
So how are you going to transfer consciousness?
Consciousness always is.
But your individual unit consciousness, what is going to happen when your body expires?
It just moves on. It is there. In complete existence. The consciousness goes back to one.
Do you people where you live know the term reincarnation?
Yes.
So how is that working with you? Then your body expires and your consciousness leaves.
We don't have that. We go back.
You go back to the one.
Yes.
Then you're gonna stay there.
They need to find each other.
Mm-hmm. So
Uniforms.
so you're not gonna go back to have another body in your people's place?
We go back to find the one. Just like we are split. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
To a human.
Because you're too stupid?
Huh. Not just intelligence, maybe.
But it's not the human, it's our mind that can comprehend, and the mind isn't necessarily human.
We have our own belief system.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone is the same. But we understand some things that you do. Some we don't. I don't even understand at times.
Do you know the expression family? That's when different units are together, like here on Earth, father and mother, and they have children.
Mine too. You become one.
Do you have a family? Something similar that we consider here on Earth being a family.
We have ones that are closer. We're very close.
Mm-hmm.
It's our same vibrational frequency, like a tune. There's ones that are very similar to us. And I guess you would say that would be a family.
So do you fall in love with somebody else from your people? And you feel closeness?
Yes. We all have love.
Mm-hmm.
There are only certain ones that do that.
Not everybody.
No.
How are you going to produce children? The younger ones?
Not for me. Because I am both.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
And those that can, how do they make that in comparison to a human?
You're silly. They're just like humans.
Well, there are other species that don't need to do that anymore. They can produce a body in another different way. So you have children?
I do not.
Yes, but your people can have children.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Just like yours.
Mm-hmm. Very good. The place you live, would you consider it be physical from your perspective?
Like yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, in many ways. In many ways, the place that you live is very similar to ours.
Mm-hmm. Is that why you have chosen Earth? To send people in the past?
Yes.
What is going to happen with those people that you sent as units to Earth when they have done their job? Are they coming back to your place, or what's going to happen?
They always come back. But they don't just go to your place. They have many other places they go through.
Okay.
It is all connection.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand me?
I understand.
The importance of that.
You can go everywhere, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, on Earth that doesn't happen anymore because we seem to be somehow imprisoned here.
Yes.
That's what you probably observe.
Yes. Yes.
So if you observe and you are a watcher, you said you can see that there's some influence, isn't
But
it?
it's not my job. I don't have a purpose.
Well, you have a very important purpose for me. You give me information. That alone is a very important purpose.
I do many other things. I don't just come here.
Mm-hmm. How many of you people are traveling with that unit through the dimensions to come and see the tribe?
There are many of us. Well, to us it's not. There have been ones that have not made it through. It's like you would say they gave their lives up. The big responsibility.
So,
you never know.
For you to go back to your place, it's easy to do that?
Well, yes.
And to come back to Earth as well, it's easy to travel in our terms.
It is easy to travel, but it does take your energy.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go back to be able to charge it up again.
So
we can only stay so long.
What happens if you
Your
cannot?
atmosphere. It's not good.
Do you know
suffocation.
Do you know what the governments on Earth is? Those leaders that are in charge of countries.
Yes.
Do you have contact with any of those governments?
I choose not to say.
Is that a yes?
When the time will come, I will talk.
So why, when you connected to governments, are they still not helping the people on Earth?
There are some that are and some that are not. We communicate through the minds, and a few have seen us.
Hmm.
But we only choose the ones. We feel them.
I understand.
If we feel anything that is not of pure truth and love, they will not know who we are.
I understand. That's safety, isn't it?
I can feel that, actually.
If you
My
please.
body temperature changes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a sign when our temperature changes.
Your body temperature?
We cannot feel, but only through our body temperature. So if something does not feel as you would say, right, our body temperature changes. And we know that these are not the ones to be able to communicate with.
So why are you communicating with us today?
Because my body temperature does not change.
Okay.
I stay the same.
Compared to a human body temperature, is your body temperature lower or higher?
My body temperature is cold,
Mm-hmm.
as you would say.
Has that something to do with the environment you live on your place?
Not necessarily, but it is different than where you reside.
Okay.
It would be very similar in many ways, and humans could probably live where we live. It would be a process, a slow process, like almost you would say or call evolution.
Have you ever somebody visited from our planet to your place?
No,
Is that going to happen soon?
possibly.
Mm.
It depends on the outcome of where you reside. Things can be in place when we are called. The ones that are there, the humans that know of us. It's like a radar. We have radar, if you would say.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could talk with you a very long time, but we have to take care of the vessel Heidi's body. Yes. Okay, but I have a last question for you. For we part.
She's tired too.
Yes. I understand that's why you're going to stop soon. But now is a very important question is, please listen to my question. As this recording that we do is going to be shared to other people that are open and interested in going forward on human evolution,
Yes.
I would like you to give them advice or something to tell them. What could you tell them or say right now that is going to support those individuals or units of humans?
I can only say so much.
What can you say to them?
What would you like me to say?
Something that is helping them in our time to go forward and to help the planet and the human population.
one thing I can say is take care. Take care of your planet. There are things that I see within the planet that you live that was once part of ours, very similar in many ways. I can only say so much, but the words that I speak are of a higher realm. Maybe you do not understand,
We do, as good as we can.
but the people don't.
Yes, that's why this is addressed to those that have a certain understanding already.
Yes,
They have love in their hearts,
yes.
and they have compassion. So this is for them. So you have now the channel to speak to them right now.
As if I was a human being. I see. It is hard for me to feel. I don't even understand in some ways. Because my existence is a pure love. But I've seen destruction. I know what that is, and that can be lost within ourselves. I have not felt that because it was not in my time. It was before my time. But I can only know from what I've heard. As I am also a vessel, just like many of you. I was given the knowledge of the experience. It is embedded within me. And what I see you as humans are very special, just like us, with different abilities that other creatures want, that they want for themselves. It is all about the power and creating the energy to become bigger and better. But this is selfish, because it's not. If you do not see right now everything that is going on within your planet, it will never be the planet that you want. And maybe some don't care. But if things do not change, there will be destruction. Is that a good or bad thing? There is always change. You have to go within yourselves. There will be communities. There will be ones that will feed off you, and they'll feed off your energy, and you will feel that, but not know. Because you are ignorant. And as I sit here and tell you this now, listen to the words, as they can be very powerful. It is about compassion and love. It is hard for me to understand other emotions, but I know there is a good and a bad. And in within the bad, you give that love, because that's what weighs everything. It is like the glistening within the sun, the one that creates, the one that you can breathe with. It gives you the life. When you don't have that within yourself, you become the night. Look up into the sky. You will know. As you cannot see because you are blinded, it hurts the human eye to look. One day you'll be able to see, be able to look straight within the sun. But right now, you're blinded in many ways. And they put that in place. It is a protection for them, for the ones of destruction. The sun will dance And it has before. And you can look into the sun. Because like us and many other life forms, we came together as a team, or you would call a miracle. But the ones that are in the destruction and in control will place that over this land. And every time you look, it will hurt you. So we feel, as a human being, internally that the sun can be bad. Because it hurts our eyes. I will not go any further to tell you what I have to say right now.
We appreciate everything. Beautiful. Our audience, those people that know what you mean and understand your language, they will feel you. So I'm grateful for what you have to share. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
To protect the body and the vessel of Heidi, we have to part now. But I'm asking again, is it okay to come in the future back and have communication with you, as this is very lovely?
Yes.
How can we connect to you? Give us please.
Do what you did before.
Okay.
Call in. The same place and the same words. You're very close to them and very connected.
Thank you very much. I want you to send to you and all your people our love, our strength. You're very grateful for the communication that we have.
And our love is with you.
Thank you very much.
Please go in peace.